We are learning new insight into potential next steps for the Civilian Police Review Board. The board is an independent group tasked with conducting investigations of Columbus Police and reviewing internal investigations of the police department. The 11-member board now down to 9 members. Chair Janet Jackson announcing her resignation Friday, and it will be effective in April. NBC4's Sierra Johnson is here with us. When can we expect those positions to be filled?
Yeah, that's really the question we were asking of the folks of the city today. Columbus City Council member Emmanuel Remy says he's of the board member to announce.
She decided that she had served the Civilian Review Board well and is moving on to other endeavors.
Columbus City Council member Emmanuel Remy says the latest resignation from the Civilian Police Review Board indicates Chair Janet Jackson does not plan to return to the board at the end of her term in April. But couple that with the recent removal of board member Gambit Aragon just this month for anti-police posts on social media, as well as the resignation of board member Aaron Thomas following the officer-involved shooting of Donovan Lewis last August, NBC4 wanted to know this public safety chair's thoughts on the stability and productiveness of an independent board not operating at 100%.
I don't believe that it says anything one way or the other, except that we thank all of those people that step up to serve in this role. At this point, I think it's too early to talk about changes as far as that goes. It is an independent board, and so we're expecting them to independently, determine how they process and rule on particular cases, and we're here to support in any way that we can.
So when can we expect 2 current vacancies and the one that opens in April to be filled?
To my knowledge, there's not an established deadline, but of course these are appointed through the mayor. And so the mayor is accepting applications right now, and people can go to the mayor's office.
A representative with Mayor Andrew Ginther's office sent us a statement reiterating the next steps. That statement reads in part, Chair Jackson will maintain her seat until her term expires at the end of April, at which time we will name her successor. The reviewed board continues to meet and maintains full oversight of police despite 2 vacancies on an 11-member board. We are working diligently to identify the best candidates to fill these vacancies.
That application for consideration is live right now on the city's website. Councilmember Remy says there is an 18-year age requirement. Again, this application is to be considered for appointment by Mayor Andrew Ginther. Jennifer.
All right, Sierra, thank you.